Today I'm going to show you how to cut the straight line with the quilting ruler, the rotary cutter, as well as a quilting mat. This is a quilting mat and they are all in inches. The scale that I'm using are in inches. So I'm going to cut a rectangular shape like this, and I want it square because I'm making a pouch with it. So I want it properly square. I want the long side to be 8.5, the short side to be 5.5 inch. So 8.5, 5.5. So I have this fabric here. So I always start off with one side has to be straight. So this one is relatively straight, right? So I will place one side against one straight line and use this as a reference point first. Okay, let me pull it a bit here so that you can see, right? So this one is the reference point. I'm going to cut this length 8.5. So yeah, so you can see this side is not even, right? This side is more even. So but we are going to use this as a reference first and get 8.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5 is here. This is the half. So, and this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 will be here. So I will use my longer, this one, the longer quilt ruler, and join this part. Can you see this half and this half here? So I will get here. So that means from here to here is 8.5, right? So okay, because I'm using the fabric is quite thick and my rotary cutter is not so sharp already, so I have to do it a few times in order to get it cut, right? So that means here to here is 8.5 inches. But you see, the thing is, if I use this line and I put this as a reference line here, so okay, this is straight, this side straight, this side also straight, right here, okay, and I need 5.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 is here. This side will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. So I'm going to do it this way. So 5.5 will be here, joining this part to this part, and cut. So that's how I will get my, this will be 8.5, 5.5, 5.5. So you see, it is square. You can check it. So this line is aligned, this line is aligned. So I check this side, this line is aligned, this line is aligned. Let's check this one. This side is aligned, this side is aligned. So I get a good triangle, right? Now, in case you have a longer fabric like this, right? And we are not sure this one. Let's check whether this can be straight. Yes, this is straight. I'm still cutting. This is the lining part. I'm still cutting for my 8.5 and 5.5. So when it is so long, I can even fold it. When I fold it, I'm quite sure this part is straight, right? So when I fold it, this part is straight, right? And I'm counting 8.5. So let's count. Okay, I don't want this edge. You see, this is a darker edge, right? So I'm going to cut it off. So even if I don't have a long quilting ruler like this is a long quilting ruler, the camera 24 inches, okay? If I only have a small one, I can cut this because I have folded it in half, right? So let's say I want to cut off the edge to make sure that it is aligned straight, right? So because this is straight, this side is straight, so I can use this as my first line guide. Because I'm using a shorter ruler, right? Not a long one. So I cannot use these two sides like just now. So what I'll do is, okay, I check, right? And I'm going to cut off here. I make sure this line is on. So then this side will be straight. Okay, so I'm sure this side is already straight and I have this. So I want 8.5. Let's align this to here. So I'm counting from here. 8.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5. Right? I cannot mark from here because my ruler is shorter, right? So I know half is here. But what I need to do is make sure this is aligned with my fabric. So I know this is straight and I still can cut a half line here. Because this ruler is short, right? It cannot reach here to this marking. So, but I can make sure that this part is straight. So I know that it is straight. So I cut here. Right? So I know that this piece from here to here is 8.5. Now I need 5. Right? I need 5 this way. So let's see how I do my 5 with a short ruler. So I put it this way. I fold it this way to fold it in half, right? And line it up. I need it 5. So that's the good thing about the quilting ruler. Even if the fabric is jutting out, we can place this here so to flatten it, so we can see, is it aligned? Yes, aligned with the line. So we want half. 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 is here. Right? So okay, I will have 8.5 by 5.5 square. See? Same length, same width, right? And this side as well. Let's check. See? Same. And let's check this one. Same. So that's how I get my perfect square to make that is very, it's much more accurate this way. So just using the quilting ruler, if you can only buy a small one, you know, fold your fabric in half and cut, right, with the rotary cutter. So cutting the straight line with a quilting ruler.